Hello, everyone. It's William here from Allegory Gallery, and I am actually at Allegory Gallery in our back room, which is a little bit still torn up. So please excuse the mess. We are working on things back here, trying to get some things together, get this space situated, but it has been a little bit of a hold on the process right now at the moment. I had a lot of things to do today, and we're going to talk about some of those. Boy, I made a mess. I made a mess here today. How's everyone out there? Are you doing okay? I hope you're doing well. Things here are slow. Things here are slow. Andrew is working on putting some of the live items that we've done into the D-Stash group. into the D-Stash group. If you're not in the D-Stash group and you are a regular follower of ours, please check it out. Search for Andrew Thornton Project D-Stash in Facebook or on Facebook, and you will find it there, and you can request to join. I know we've let a number of people in since we've been redoing this again. That's a group that we used to do a lot in, and ever since we started doing our lives more often, we kind of fell away from that because we've been doing a lot of, that used to be the group that got the first glimpse of a lot of stuff. And now we do that kind of with our lives to a larger audience. But we also have realized that a lot of people don't actually watch videos that much, you know? You, our viewers here who watch us almost every day, you of course watch our videos, but we're missing out on acknowledging all the people who would rather see photos or would rather visit the website to shop and not send in emails and things like that. So we're trying to reconfigure things to a point where we are more open and more accessible to everyone. We know that videos, for some people, accessibility it's not great. And we know that we have people out there who do have a hard time with videos, and whether it's for accessibility reasons or it's because people are working. So we are trying hard to find ways, some going back to things we've done in the past, some kind of trying to create new opportunities, but to find ways to really reach more people, because it is. Andrew posted in the D-Stash today about how slow it was in the store. Up until about 4:30, I had $2 in sales today in the physical store. We got up to about a little under 40 today, about 36.50 or something like that it was. So that doesn't do much for us. We're thankful for each and every one of those sales, but that in total doesn't really help. We're trying to fundraise to buy out some tool things and to help some other people who are having difficulties, and part of our sales are trying to go toward that. But when we have days like this, those sales get eaten up by things that we have to pay for. So it's been a really, I don't want to get crazy because we're very fortunate. We are very fortunate to do what we love to do. But it is sometimes you feel defeated because sometimes we have money saved up for things, and then we have an incredibly slow week, and all the money that you're kind of planning for, that you put in your financial plan, all that money that you think should come in based on history doesn't, and then you have to use the money you've saved. You all know how it's budgeting, right? You all know how this works, but it happens to us at sometimes a much larger scale. So it's just sometimes, like today was one of those days that we're both having a little bit of a, trying to keep the pep in the step, but it's been hard. So I've been working on things here. I added some gemstones to the online store. We switch gemstones in and out of the online store often. I don't know for 100% if some of these were in there before and we took them out and put them back. I did all new listings because as I look through the online store, we've had various ways of listing our items, and I'm trying to get to a very uniform listing. And it makes me a little crazy to go back and see things that are just, they don't have the right sizes, or they don't have any sizes, or they're not, like, I like to put in the title, it's very specific the way I do it. It's the stone, and then it's usually says bead strand or pendant or charm, and then there's a dash, and then the listing for what it is, whether it's a smooth round or a faceted rondelle, and then the size of the beads, and then the size of the strand. As you start seeing more and more of our listings in the online store, they look like that. And that's what we're trying to get to. So I didn't even look really to see if these had been in there before, and we had I just put these in because if they were out of it, they weren't in it, and I don't have to worry about overselling. So at least I hope. So I'm going to show you really quickly, and you're probably like, what's William doing here today? Andrew had some very spicy ramen last night. We didn't realize, we've never tried this brand of ramen before. Yes, we're eating ramen. We haven't tried to eat this brand before, and I got it, and it said spicy chicken, and it's all artificial chicken. There's no chicken broth. There's no, anything chicken actually in it. And Andrew tried it, and he told me today, he's like, I don't feel so good. It was so spicy, he could barely eat it. So that's why I'm here today doing a quick kind of live with you before I go to my pottery class. I can be here until about 6 or 6:15. So I asked Andrew to feed the cats, so I don't have to run home to do that. And he is also loading up the D-Stash group with things from the lives that have not sold. So if you've watched a live and you're like, I wonder if that's sold, you've been thinking about it, and you don't want to send the email and be like, wait for me to answer, and you can just go ahead in and check out the D-Stash, Andrew Thornton Project D-Stash on Facebook. If you search for that, it is a closed group, so you will have to request to join. And if we know you, if you go by some other name on Facebook, you're gonna have to hit one of us up or send us an email and let us know. But if we know you, generally we'll let you in. We're very kind of protective of that group. It's a very nice group, good people in that group, and we don't want anybody to come in and ruin it. We've had groups ruined from selling, online sell groups ruined that way. And so we keep it pretty closed. So if you want to, I know y'all watch us, please go ahead and join. He's putting things in there now. Let me say hi to everybody. Suzanne says got a new tattoo. Nice. That's exciting. I know you always get excited for those. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you were able to. Hello, Cheryl. Thanks for tuning in. Susan is here with us. Thank you, our neighbor. Susanna says, hello, AG Bead fam. Yes, hello, AG Bead fam out there. Allegory Gallery Bead family, AG Bead fam. You can hashtag that when you post things from us. That's nice too. Hello, Susie. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Anissa. Thank you all for joining in. Norma is here, says, why aren't you at pottery? Yes, I'm not at pottery yet. My class starts at, my class starts at 6. So I can only be here till 5:45. Sorry, I was thinking my class started at 6:30, but it's 6 to 8:30. If I'm late, it doesn't matter. I mean, I just don't get the time in the studio, but the teacher does not care. Which is good. I'm glad she's not a stickler for that, because with this life, you can't always plan everything. Oh, Anita is here with us too. Hello, good evening, Anita. Thanks for joining us. Let's see here. Who else? Debbie is here. Hello, Debbie. Thank you for joining us. Marianne is here as well. So I've done a lot today. Oh, Nancy is here. Hello, Nancy. I haven't seen you here in a while, I feel like. Thanks for joining. So today I did a lot of stuff. I posted my latest batch of pottery for sale, and I'm going to show you them, even though some of them are sold already. This is one of them. I love this dripping that happened on this. I'm not going to remember all the glazes on these, but These are up in the online store for sale. So if you haven't checked it out, please do. I believe this one has already sold. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. But this is a beautiful yellow and pink and gray colored and with the brown specks. Now this one, I did warn people, this one has a hole in the bottom. You can see there's a crack. I thought the glaze would cover it, but the glaze did not cover it. So I did put in the listing, beware, there's a hole. It's still perfect. It's beautiful for putting in like a succulent or just holding desk accessories. And put pencils or paint brushes or whatever in there. It'll work fine. So I put that one on there too, even though it has the little crack. I'm like, I would still use that. So I thought maybe somebody else would like it. I think it's very pretty. And I do think somebody grabbed that one already. So thank you. Somebody already grabbed this as well. This is a lidded bowl. It has a flat lid on it. And I did also mention this lid, there were some stress cracks in this lid and around here, but they do not go all the way through. They're just at the very, I don't even know why that happened. I honestly have no idea why, but it got some stress cracks, but it's still in one piece. It's still solid, and it comes with the bowl too. So somebody did grab this. So if you're watching, thank you. But I think that I like the idea of a very flat lid on there. And you can use it completely without the lid. If you don't like the lid, toss the lid. It's not going to hurt my feelings any. But once it's yours, it's yours. But I'm going to try and do more lidded things. But I kind of like that. So that's another one. I don't know if this one is sold yet. This is a really beautiful one that I liked. This was with a dark flux. This is with a dark flux, I believe, which is, it helps. I've been told dark flux and any type of flux in pottery helps create movement. So there we have movement. You can see the drips in there. And I think that's a really cool, cool color, as in not hot, not warm, but it's cool. It's a cool tone. Marian says, embracing perfection. That's what I figure, right? You know, not everything's going to come out perfect. And I'm not selling these for like hundreds of dollars. So if they're a little imperfect, I think that's okay. I actually kind of like it. So I know some people would be crazy about having, I think it's kind of actually cool. I like the little cracks in the lid. So I couldn't do that. Honestly, I couldn't make cracks like that if I wanted to. So Cheryl says, love the lid. Well, thank you. Thank you. Donna says, unique. Norma says, I love that blue glaze. Yeah, this is a 2-color. There's a glaze underneath, and there's the dark flux that I only put around about this far around it. And then it just, in the kiln, it just dribbles through. So I think that's really beautiful. I like how that came out. And then I made this, and I don't know if anybody's going to buy this. I don't think it's sold yet. It's a little pinch pot. So this was created by taking a little ball of clay, and you just start pushing your fingers into the clay, and you start rounding it out. So you're kind of pushing, and then you're pulling and you're shaping, and you're literally pinching. You're pinching it together. So I got to a pinched little vessel that is kind of cute, actually. I actually didn't think I was going to like it, and then I put this green on it, and I really love it. So there you go. Hello, Susan. Susan says, your pottery is beautiful. Even being a newbie potter, you are really undervaluing yourself and your work. It's hard for me. Like, I don't want to charge too much because I am new, and I also want people to buy them. For like right now, like as I said in the beginning of the video, it's really slow. So these are, if people buy these, it's a quick little way to make a little bit of money. And hopefully you'll like it, and hopefully everybody will get a little bit of a little bonus, right? Everybody gets a little good thing. Norma says, I love your pottery and would love to have a piece, except I have 6 boxes of pottery my parents made that I can't find display space for. I can't reasonably buy more. I get it. I totally get it. Debbie says, beautiful for a newbie. Thank you. And this one, I really love this one. I don't know if I could, Like it came out as a matte finish, kind of. Oh, Marion says the pinch bowl would be good for salt. Yeah, that would be a cute little salt bowl. Although, it wobbles a little bit because it's on a kind of a smaller base. It's not too bad. You could put salt in there probably. Yeah, and it's weighted, so even if you do push it over, it takes a lot to actually knock it over. This one came out in a matte finish, which I'm really excited about. I need to figure out, I got to go back through my photos and see which one this was, because I kind of want to do this again. And it has, I don't know if you can see on camera, it has these beautiful kind of purple veins going through. So you get this kind of gray, woody kind of color, and then you get the whites and a little bit of beige in there, and then you get some purple, which is really awesome. And then it's pretty, I left the inside just the first coat. I didn't do a second color on the inside, so it's more plain on the inside, which I really like too. And I don't know if that one sold. I know this one sold. And this is probably my very favorite cup of the new batch. It's a toss-up. I don't know. I like the one that had a crack in it. I kind of put it on there and I was like, if it doesn't sell, that's okay, because I will use it on my desk, but I think it's sold. And then I do like this one, but this one, because, you know, I just love these colors. It has the pink, it has the blue, it has the brown. It's just a really pretty one. And so that one, I think already sold. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is the last one. And then this one, which is one of my best bowls so far. I have to say, I was exceptionally proud of this one actually and how it came out. I still didn't charge very much for it, but I think it already sold. This one did have a crack in it at the bottom, but I covered it with glaze, so it is completely contained and no problems there. It also has, if you look in the bottom, it's hard to tell. There's almost a silvery color that happens right down here at the bottom with that glaze. And it does pick it up here and there in other places mostly where it's brown. I don't know if you can see those or not. It's hard to show. Cheryl says, I nabbed that one. I thought you did. This is my favorite bowl so far. So you got a good one, I think. I'm actually going to say that, which is hard for me to say about my own work. But thank you for grabbing that. So that is, I put those in the online store. Some of them have sold. I also, people were asking me about this bracelet. This is a triple wrap bracelet that I made, and I made it with you all, I think, on a during a kind of work with William thing. And I made this, and people kept asking me, even in store. I haven't worn it really since, but I had it laying around the store, and then I took it home for a little while, and people were asking me, are you going to put that online? Are you going to sell that? You should sell that. So here it is. It's available in the online store as well, in my William Tries Things collection. And it has the Nepalese silver bead. You know what? Let me flip this around. It's just going to be easier. I keep trying to not flip it around because I don't have much time, but let's just flip it around. And this stand is horrible because it has a little wind up, wind down thing, and the thing broke. Okay, so let me flip this around now. Da, da, da. All right, so here we go. There's my table. So this is, oops, and I'm mirrored, so I can't see which way I'm going. I'm going backwards. Every time I go left, it goes right. Okay, so this is with my Milagros. It has the European crystal glass pearls. It has some of these galaxy glass beads. It has the cornflake pearls. It has fire polished check glass. It has a Yayan glass bead. What else? It has some brass spacers in there, some antique brass spacers. It has Andrew's porcelain, so porcelain beads by Andrew. It has a piece of Roman glass and more Milagros and things. So that's That's my triple wrap bracelet that I added to the online store. If you like that, you can grab it there. Now, also today, if you remember the mix lots, like this one, we showed these on a live. So this was one of the mix lots I did the other night. I did little lots of things that I grabbed from Star Cottage Studio. I think Andrew was in a meeting, so I did the live and made these little mix lots. So they're all $25 or under. And some of you all grabbed them from the live, but if you didn't, the ones that are left over are now in a collection. I think I called it Mix Lots from the Bead Room at Star Cottage Studio. That's a long collection name, but it's at the top of the website right now. If you go to allegorygallery.com, if you go there, the mix lots are there. Anything that's still available is in there. I did not change the price. So they're all what they were listed as before, and they are available for shipping immediately. So, well, relatively immediately. Barb is catching up on some stuff, and we're still trying to figure out the pottery. I got bubble wrap today, but they sent me the wrong amount. They sent me half of what I ordered, and they sent me the wrong size. So I have to talk with them, with the supplier, and get them to fix that. So it's going to be a little bit longer for the pottery to ship out, but we really want to make sure that it's shipped well so that it gets to you and doesn't break. So I apologize for the delay in getting my pottery out to y'all. Barb has it all at the cottage. It's all named. It's all set aside. It's just we're waiting for good packaging materials to arrive for all that. So I'm sorry if you're waiting. I know it's been a little bit of a wait so far. Marianne says the blue one is nice. That bowl, I think that was the last one I did. I love this bowl. So I should have done them from this way, right? This is a better color. There you go. You can actually see the colors. So these were the pottery pieces. They are in the online store if you'd like to grab one. Whatever's left in there. I don't know which ones are left, but this one I know is left for a while, but I think it's so cute. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'll just quickly show you these again in a better light. I like this one. I like how it drips. I actually have to sand this one down a little bit because the glaze ran onto the shelf. We try not to do that because it can ruin your kiln shelves. So I have to sand that off though. Oops. And then this is the lidded bowl. All right. Nancy says that's a very fabulous, the piece is very fabulous. This one, thank you. I love this. I was going to keep it for myself, but I have found that since I made it, I've not worn it at all. So I'm like, we need to make some money. So I'm like, okay, if people want it, maybe somebody wants to take it home. So there it is. I think this would be great to wear with jeans. I think it would be great, even dressy. I think it's a cool look. It's got those dark colors, so it's always good with, dressy stuff. A little bit of something, different with your dress wear. Now, the other thing I did today, I was talking about a little bit earlier, is I put new gemstones, or maybe new, maybe not new. I don't know if I had these in the online store before, but I took gemstones from the store floor and some things that we had laying around, and I put them in the online store. So they are in the online store now. I'll show you some of them. We have these strands of jasper, multi-jasper, and these are now in the online store. Marianne says, I like them, but there was a couple I loved of your pots. Sigh, no more money for a bit. I get it. Believe me. Believe me. We're at the, it's hard. It's rough right now. It's really rough. And we're trying to be upbeat about it and trying not to get down about it because that doesn't help anything, right? So we're doing what we can do. I'm trying to get stuff out to you as fast as we can too. Barb has done a lot of sorting today of both D-stash lots and some of the other invoiced lots that we all have been working on. I think the FL lot she was working on today, I think, which there were a lot. So there's a lot of sorting. You have to sort through everything. And this is now in the online store as well. This is Prasiolite, or green amethyst, in these beautiful chunks. Oh, and I should mention too, I forgot to say, all of these gemstones are put in the online store at 20% off. So they're 20% off for a short time. Figure just an introductory price, try to help them get out there and into the world. So you get 20% off. There's no discount code needed. You just put it in your cart and you get the discount. The prices are already marked on the product listings. All right, so you're not getting an extra discount, but they're already, it'll have a crossed out number, and it'll have like a compare at price. And that's the old price, the regular price, and then the sell price is what you will get. These are amazing. I don't know why they've not sold in-store or online right yet, but these are beautiful aquamarine rounds. And I think these are 14 millimeter, I want to say. I don't have my, oh, I do. Yeah, these are 14 millimeter, beautiful. Like, that's quality aquamarine right there. Gorgeous stones. So those are in the online store now at 20%. Oops, am I still here? My screen flashed. And then this, we have one strand left of this. This is beautiful turquoise, these kind of chips. And look at that. It even has like, I don't know, I think it's pyrite. It has like a silvery metal. I think it's pyrite. These are gorgeous. And you're getting a good discount on these too. Getting a good discount on these. So that's beautiful. Norma says, wow, I must have slept through the aquamarine. I know, right? And I don't know, like I said, maybe we never showed it. Maybe it was never in the online store, because we do switch things in and out of the online store and the physical store, and we move things around. And sometimes things don't ever get in one place or the other. So that's why I wanted to go through, and I picked some stuff out and bagged it up here for the online store. This is gem quality chrysoprase graduated smooth rondelles. Graduated smooth rondelles. These are stunning. And they already come on a sterling silver lobster claw and chain, so you can wear it or give it as a gift just like that. Or at these prices, you can take it apart, especially for gem quality. You can take it apart and use it in your designs, whichever you would like. So there you go. There you have it. I think these are stunningly gorgeous. I think they were listed at maybe $45, if I remember right, and now they're 20% off right now. Marianne says that turquoise would be a good substitute in the Larimar necklace. Yeah, a very expensive substitute. I mean, not incredibly expensive, but especially with the sale. But yeah, they would be. If you missed Jen's tutorial, definitely check that out. Another one that I put in the online store today are these Chunky Monkey rose quartz. And they don't, I have so much trouble trying to get rose quartz to look like rose quartz on camera, because it ends up looking clear or like a white. But these are a nice pink shade, a nice shade of pink stones, even if they don't. Maybe it's better if I don't put my hand above it. See, there we go. Now you can see some of that. Put my hand there, it turns the color wrong. So these are nice and pink. And these are in the online store now, these giant faceted nuggets. And so you can get those. I don't think they're that expensive. I think they're pretty, I mean, everything's pretty decent. I think we try to keep our prices good for y'all. Michelle said no money here either. Looking like there will be another strike. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. SAG and the video game industry. Oh my goodness. Not that. Ah. Things are getting crazy these days. Another thing that got into the online store is, where is it? This one was already in there. I did check to see. This one's already in there. So this is the beautiful aquamarine. This is a 7mm, I believe. 7 to 8mm aquamarine. There's one strand of this available. I don't think I put it on sale because that was already there, but I just wanted to show you because I can't believe that no one has got this. It's such a good quality. And I think the price is really good on it. So that's available. I have 3 different sizes. You can see these were in the physical store for a while here. I have 3 different sizes of this rutilated quartz, and these have good little rutils in them. You can see, hopefully you can see them. See all those are all, they look like little hairs in there. So I have these in 3 sizes. Mostly I think I have 10mm, but I also have, I think, 1 strand of 8 and 1 strand of 12. So these were $30, and I think they should have been 30 and still, and then I took 20% off of that. So $6 off. So $24 for those. That's a good deal. That's an excellent deal. We had 1 strand of this emerald, and I can't believe this emerald is still around. I just can't, but it is. And this is one of those that is in a silver, sterling silver clasp and chain, but you also get, keep moving, the color keeps adjusting incorrectly. This helps. So look at that beautiful color in those emeralds. And they're graduated nuggets. So this is the biggest one here. And then they get smaller and smaller down to there. This is a little bit of an expensive piece, but it is quality. This is gorgeous emerald. Beautifully polished, smooth nuggets. So there's 1 strand of that available. Use it as a gift or use it for yourself as a necklace or cut it up and use the beads, whatever you'd like to do. And again, if you're just tuning in, Andrew is posting things in the Andrew Thornton D-Stash group on Facebook, things that you may have missed, or if you don't watch our lives all the time, you definitely may want to check that out. What we're starting to do is after we complete a live, giving it a day or so and then posting into the D-Stash group what's available. And he also may throw in some little extras that were never shown in the live. So that's a possibility too. So please do check that out. It's Andrew Thornton Project D-Stash on Facebook. You have to request to join, but if you're already in there, you may not be used to looking at it because we used to do it almost every week and we've gotten out of it for the last few years, but we are coming back to it. Another beautiful 2 strands of aquamarine. I've added this to the online store. Look at these. You will get 1 of those if you order that. And I think these are a pretty good price too, plus a discount now. You get 20% off for a limited time on those new things I put in there today. So if you go to the gemstone collection, sort. If it doesn't automatically sort from new to old, you can do the drop-down menu and sort from newest additions to oldest. And these will start to populate right at the top. All right. You can also go to the latest items collection, and if you sort new to old in the latest items, you will see my pottery, you will see these gemstones, and you will see the mix lots that I added today into the online store. These are fun. These are really fun. We have 2 different sizes of these matte finish multi beads. So you got amethyst here, you have, this is lapis, you have sodalite. I think this is aventurine right there. I'm pretty sure, or I think it's aventurine, maybe. Tiger eye, matte tiger eye, isn't that cool? I love tiger eye when it's matte because you still get a flash, but it's a little muted. The yellow, I'm not 100% sure what this is, to be completely honest with you. It might be a yellow, what am I thinking? Calcite. This might be green calcite and this might be yellow calcite. That's probably what these are. Green calcite and yellow calcite. And then you have a type of, I think, a jasper here at the end, this orangey color. So you get two different sizes of this. I think I have 6mm and, no, 8mm and 10mm. Let me see if I can find what I did with the, that was 8mm. Do I have, there's the 10. Also, those two strands definitely caught my eye, right? So there you go. This is the 10mm version. It has the same stones, but they're just bigger. Look at that flash. Ooh, look at that flash. All those flashing together. That's pretty cool. All right, so that is in the online store as well now. I also added a strand of pink opal. So this is one, again, sterling silver on this, graduated, and this is hard because it's not the right color. Maybe if I hold it like this again. There it goes. You can see more of that pink without my hands in the way. And it is graduated. So you get that beautiful, beautiful pink opal. It's a lovely little strand, and it's a good, nice quality of pink opal. I think it was $45, and so you get 20% off that right now. So that $9 off, that's a good deal. Under 40 bucks for pink opal like that, if I'm right. And then we have these rose quartz. These rose quartz, these were $45. These are slightly graduated rondelles. They're not very graduated, but slightly graduated, smooth rondelles in this beautiful clear rose quartz. I'm trying to keep my hands out of there because you see the real color that way. They're a nice shade of light pink, but they're super clear. So we have two of those, I think, available in the online store right now. Ooh, another one that I put in there is we had some of these in the store, and I almost sold a number of them, but I figure I'll get them. Oh, thanks, Marianne. Yeah, I got to leave soon. Thank you for keeping an eye on that. And my phone's dying. I've been using my phone all day. This is blue kyanite. Blue kyanite. And it's a gemmy blue kyanite. This is not like the normal shards you see that are opaque. This is beautiful, clear. You can see that strand going right through it. Blue kyanite. I think these are 60 a strand, if I'm not mistaken. And so you would get $12 off that right now. So it's at $48. $48 for that. That's a dang good deal right now. Very, very good deal for that kind of gemmy kyanite. So if you had the moral of this story, Marion says, what spectacular kyanite. I know you don't usually see it transparent like that, not like that. So the moral of the story, let me flip the camera around here again real quick, and then I got to say goodbye, as much as I would like to hang out with everybody today more. So moral of the story, if you haven't been on the website in a while, please check out the website. It's we've added a lot of things just today, and we've been adding things. Andrew's ACEO cards are there. If you missed any of those editions, there are still a few available of each. So you can get his ACEO art cards. He's been trying to work on a lot of art pieces that are more obtainable for people, or attainable, whatever, attainable. They're not overly priced. You know, I know sometimes art you get priced out of, but we try our best not to do that. We can't help it sometimes. If there's a lot of work involved, it has to be priced a certain way. But just like my pottery, I'm trying to keep that low so that if you really want something from me, you can get it. And yeah, so a lot of, I put the new pottery in there in the website. I put these gemstone strands, updated the gemstone collection with some strands, and put in the mixed lots. So anything you've not seen before, if you missed a few lives, Andrew's putting some things from the last few lives in the D-Stash now, so on Facebook. So if you missed anything recently, instead of having to watch through all the videos, just go check out our website, check out our Facebook page and posts, and you should be able to catch yourself up. All right. Thank you very much for all of your support. I know we talk about, I know it's hard for us right now when the store does less than, some days it does, a number of days it's done 0 this week and last week. So we do appreciate you tuning in and working with us and purchasing from us and supporting us. And we're going to try and always do our best for you. I know we fall down on that sometimes, and I'm the first to admit that, but I do really hope that you enjoy what you get from us, that you enjoy your time spent with us. And I'm going to go. So I got to get to my class. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Please send out some good thoughts. Let's get Ligonier busy again, because it's getting hard, y'all. But we're gonna do it, right? Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and I will see you all later. Bye now.